Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hello, hello. This is JessKook41 with the Rockin' K Gaming channel, and I would like to welcome you back to another episode of The Infected. Now, if it looks like I'm wearing the same clothes from the last video, it is because I am, okay? It is the exact same day, about probably 3 to 4 hours after I finished recording the last video. So the only reason I'm making a video two in one day, I'm not gonna post it up this day. It'll probably be tomorrow. I don't know. Who knows if it'll post up when it posts up. But anyway, the reason I am making another video is due to the big update that just came out with the Infected version 11.0. I do believe is what it is. So what we're gonna do is while I go ahead and sort some stuff, I'll probably run to the town and then I will go ahead and go over all the new update stuff from Steam, from the thread, Discord, all that stuff. I will go ahead and go over everything. So there are a lot of changes. I have read over it already, but let's hope we don't die. If we do die, as you can see, the stats right there are completely different, and that's one of the changes we're gonna go over. So hang tight and let's go over the updates. So let's go ahead and hop right into the update off of Steam from the developer. Version 11.0 update is now live. Hey everybody, version 11.0 is now live on all branches. This update will introduce major additions and changes to both the AI and the building system. As with other patches, it will also include some smaller changes and balance tweaking. AI addition and changes. The basic Bambis within the game have undergone another update slash change in version 11. You find some of the larger changes coming with this patch located below in list format. However, players should keep in mind that the tweaks to the AI should increase the difficulty of fighting Bambis in a significant fashion. Their new attack animations are quicker slash more fluid and may provide a new level of difficulty to adjust or learn to. In addition, they will now move or sway more, making a headshot less of a sure thing. Also, please note that their ranged ability to throw a knife has been disabled, as the animation is undergoing some tweaks slash improvements. New AI Bambi models added, various new AI animations, new group behavior, 2 to 5 AI roaming the map together, new group attack patterns, varied engagement behaviors, dodging, taunting, attacking, etc. So now we have new Vambis, and let me just say they are looking rather different than the old ones. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They look better in my opinion. They look a little kind of more dead, I guess you could say, but it's something different, so it's not bad. But the animations are gonna be kind of hard to get used to from just playing while reading all this stuff. If you guys saw it, cool. If you didn't, you'll see it in another video. But the 2 to 5 AI roaming the map together, that's gonna be real interesting. Instead of just having one randomly roam through your base, it might be 5. It will all come to tell, I guess, and we'll see in the future. New construction pieces. Some new basic construction shapes will be added. Wooden corner wall section, brick corner wall section, wooden corner wall window section, brick corner wall window section, wooden corner foundation, cement corner foundation, wooden corner ceiling, cement corner ceiling, wooden corner roof section. Construction, I've been wanting corner pieces for a very, very long time. It looks pretty good from the picture. I mean, I haven't really got to play around with the building aspect of it yet, but we'll have to see. But that's kind of cool that we are able to get corner pieces now, and it's going to make definitely building a whole lot more fun. Building UI changes. The construction tab now has a few filters to make finding pieces easier. So with the building UI changes, I think that's really a good idea to kind of separate it into different categories, kind of like the placeables is on the right hand side of the screen. With this being on the left hand side, it's just going to make it a lot easier to find stuff and where you don't have to hunt. But once you get used to where everything was, it wasn't too bad. But I still found myself hunting around to find like a wall or something like that. But having them all separated is going to be kind of cool in my opinion. Signpost, a wooden sign that players can craft and write upon. Signpost, this right here is going to make maps pretty, I'm not going to say useless. It's going to make them less used just to kind of see, especially if you can place signs on the way to a town, or hey, I have another base over here. But after a while, kind of learn those routes and stuff too. So I think the signs are going to be kind of cool, just to kind of add some uniqueness to your world. Weapon-based game markers. Players have often expressed that they lose track of thrown spears and fallen arrows. There will now be a marker for each object on landing so that they can be more easily found and picked up. You guys have no idea how many times I have lost a spear or a bone arrow or something like that. Just having these markers is going to make it a lot easier to find your stuff. Now, I don't know, say if you're like 2 meters away and say you shoot the ground, is it automatically going to pop up, or does it have to go like out of sight? That's my real question, but only time's going to be able to tell with the weapon-based game markers for sure. New hunger system. There's been an overhaul to the food stat system. Previously, when each stat was at 0, health would slowly drop. In this new system, the 4 food stats, carbs, proteins, fats, and vitamins, will all contribute to a new hunger bar. If your hunger bar is less than 10%, a player will slowly lose health. If your hunger bar is less than 75%, your max stamina will be reduced. Minimum stamina capped at 50. Under the old hunger system, eating a meat stew would add 1 point to your maximum attained health. A new smaller bar has been added to display the progress of your next max state level up. This will allow for fractional improvements and allow for more depth/complexity to the food and hunger system versus only eating meat stews. The new hunger system is going to make this very, very difficult and a drawn out process to raise your stats for sure, especially with things being so. It's in what, like the 100th of a. I'm looking at the stats right now. It's in the 100th for cooked meat, and then meat stew's 0.3. That's not too bad. So eating certain things will get you to raise stats faster, but I guess it is what it is. It's something we're gonna have to deal with, but it's gonna make the gameplay or maxing out stuff, I guess, a little bit longer, which is kind of nice. So you don't do it all off the rip like I did in season 3, just making a whole bunch of meat stews and just eating them, even when you don't need to, just to raise your health up. But hey, good on the developer for kind of seeing that stuff and kind of making those changes. You know what I mean? I really, really, really do not like the new stat bar. Just because, like, for the proteins, the fats, the carbs, the vitamins, all that stuff, I like to see like what number I'm at. Maybe if the developer can add something on the right hand side, in the little open space. Hey, I have 55 out of 100 protein. You know, that might make it a little bit easier instead of trying to figure out. Okay, I'm around half, or I'm around like 25% left till the stats completely down. I think that'll be kind of nice. But that is just my opinion. Kind of like how the health has the stats and the stamina and the water. I would still like to see those stats on those lower, like the fats, vitamins, carbs, and proteins. So, but that again, my opinion. Potato pie and mix. 2 new food recipes join the list: potato pie and potato pie mix. While the potato pie mix can be eaten and offers some vital stat increase, it is primarily used to craft the potato pie using the stove. Potato pie is a solid all-around food type that increases multiple vital stats. A new recipe I see. So the potato pie mix. Stats aren't bad. It actually heals quite a bit of stuff. I like for sure. The recipe's not hard. It's just 1 meat, 1 pumpkin slice, 3 potatoes, and 1 onion. It's definitely gonna have to make for some changes to the old farm. That's for sure. And how people are going to want to grow certain things. Pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns. Pumpkins can be harvested much like other plants in the wild and or grown on plant beds. Harvesting a pumpkin will provide seeds. To celebrate the approach of Halloween, players can build jack-o'-lanterns, the perfect light source to enhance the night. The jack-o'-lanterns, I think those are going to be really cool, especially around the Halloween season. The only thing I don't really like about it is obviously if the developer is going to take them out after Halloween. It would make sense, but it would still be kind of cool if you are playing the game and you make them during the update not to take those away. Yeah, make it so we can't craft them anymore after Halloween, but if you already have them in your base, I think that would be kind of cool to show, hey, I've been here in 2021 October Halloween. I was here for this update and I played the game and I made it. I think that would be cool in my opinion. Other additions and changes. Added, take all button to the brick drying crate. Change, 65% chance at obtaining seeds and sprouts from harvesting veggies and fruits, previously at 100%. Bug fix, upgrading the wooden pillar to cement was changing the location of the pillar. Change, foods will no longer increase max caps on proteins, carbs, fats, and vitamins. Due to the new hunger system, this has become unnecessary. Change, on character death, player will now lose 1 maximum health rather than 5. The take all button, I think that should be on anything. Even if it's in the brick forge, like it is now, the brick drying crate, that should have been a thing a long time ago. I like to see now that the chests have them. That makes stuff just so much easier, especially if it's a mass, say a mass chest of, just say sand, okay? You could take all the sand, you don't have to click it, you know what I'm saying? It just makes things easier and faster, especially for those people that have a lot of stuff, that have stuff stocked up and everything like that. So the seeds, huh? We're only getting a 65% chance to get a seed or a sprout. Now, I think that's kind of cool. It makes it so once you get in a certain amount of seeds, you don't ever have to get seeds anymore. So you might run out of seeds, you might, it makes it more, I'm just going to say challenging, I guess, to keep a farm going, stuff like that, just because of the chance, like, when I harvest watermelon, I know that I might not get those seeds back, and I gotta have some on standby, or I gotta go find a watermelon in the wild or the wilderness just to get that seed back, or at least have a chance to get that seed back. So I think that's kind of cool that the developer did that. So on the death of the player, we will only lose 1 max health rather than 5. So with the new Vambies, new animation, stuff like that, I think that's a good idea to kind of lower that, because I think that starting out this update, there's going to be a lot of people that die, possibly, during this, I guess, adjustment period, getting used to everything. I know I haven't died yet while playing this update, but there's always more room for that in the future. But maybe later on, once people start getting used to the animation, stuff like that, developer might up that back up, especially if people are finding it to be too easier. That's the thing. Once people learn how sections of games work, it just like it gets repetitive. You know what I'm saying? That's how I like how the developer is changing the animations of the Vambies, making them more difficult, stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's good on the developer for lowering that down. So there are a lot of changes that are coming with this version 11.0 update, or 11.0, whatever you guys want to say, it don't matter. But I think they're all gonna be for the best, honestly. The whole food system, the Vambies, I think that was something that should have been done a while ago. But, it takes time for developers to come up with this, not really come up with it, but create that stuff inside the programming, stuff like that. So just all the good, positive feedback, corrective feedback, like stuff that there's issues with the game, as long as you guys keep doing that constructively, then I think it's going to help the developer out a lot. So hopefully with this update, things go pretty good, and we'll just have to see in the future. But other than that, that's about all I can say about this update. If anyone has any tips or suggestions of things that you would like to see with this game, or would like to see with other games, make sure to bring it up in the comment section down below. In the description, there are links to different social medias that I have. If you would like, feel free to follow me so you will be able to see the behind the scenes stuff and my personal life. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and also click on the bell so you will be notified when I upload a video. As always, thanks for watching. Hopefully I will catch you in the next one. Take it easy.